Israelites, week in and week out, we come out here to prophesy the downfall of America and to tell the people on this side who they are. Anybody of Negro, Indian, and Latino descent are the children of Israel according to the Bible. First and foremost, all praise and honor go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
All praise.
Second, double honors to the elders and honors to all the camps that's out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. So we came out with a little study today. Basically, one part of it is about, the Apocrypha being in the Bible, because a lot of people, especially you dimwits in church, y'all don't know nothing about the Apocrypha. In 1611, when King James translated the scrolls, he had the Apocrypha in the King James 1611 Bible. I believe it was in somewhere in the 1990s where they took it out.
No, it was before that.
What, 1984 or something like that?
It was the 80s.
1980s.
I'm sorry, 18.
18,
yeah,
right.
1890 something.
Yeah, 1890 something. They took the Apocrypha out of the Bible. And we got a little literature on that, basically to prove that, yeah.
Hey, first, bring out this literature,
right.
And then I'm gonna bag the scriptures up with the literature you bring out.
Right.
But first, I want to get the Jeremiah.
Yeah. This is a little literature that I got that's called the Apocryphal Writings. I'm gonna read the whole first paragraph and then I'm gonna read the highlighted parts because this is something that we just going into to let you know that the Apocrypha is part of the Bible and some of the reasons why they took it out. It says the Old Testament Apocryphal Writings. The word Apocrypha comes from the Greek word meaning hidden or secret. The books were originally considered by early church too exalted to be available to the general public. Too exalted is another word for Esau saying that they don't want you to know the truth. And there's a lot of truth in the Apocrypha. As time progressed, the exalted nature of the books was lost, and the books were deemed by some as false. Between the book of Malachi and Matthew, there is a gap of approximately 450 years. It is these books that fill that gap, and in the time of Christ, these books formed a part of the Septuagint Greek Bible, which was in circulation at that time. That was that whole first paragraph, basically letting you know where the Apocrypha fits in the Bible, between the Old Testament and the New Testament, which was 450 years. And these books explain what happened during those 450 years. Because the Bible, Malachi left off where I believe it was the Babylonian captivity.
And the Persians.
The Persians. And then that's where the Apocrypha picks up.
Right.
And then it leaves off what? It picks up that gap between the Persian the ruling and then where the New
Romans.
Testament where the Lord comes in. Yeah. Right. During that time is the Apocrypha. And they wrote it down.
Let me get this.
Yeah,
this Hosea 5:1. Hear ye this, O priests, and hearken, ye house of Israel, and give ye ear, O house of the king. For judgment is towards you, because you have not have. I'm sorry, Salakia. For judgment is towards you, because ye have been a snare unto Mitzvah and a net upon this Tabor. It's Tabor. I'm sorry. And that's saying that you have been a snare upon the high mountain. That was a high mountain in Israel. That was the high mountain like the watchtower. That the people of Israel were supposed to be watchmen. So they have been a snare. And the brother just read about the Apocrypha. That the things that the Emperor Constantine was suppressing was that watch book.
Right,
was the things that they were watching from the Apocrypha. Right. Hey, I wanted to read.
Because it also says there was about 600 books that they destroyed, but the 80 made it into the
right.
King.
But hey, let me say this: that God must have ordained those 80 books, which actually is 82 altogether with the 66 and the 16.
Yep.
It's for God ordained those books to be in the earth today. And that's what we go by. We ain't out seeking and searching those 600 books.
Right.
You know, God said don't seek those things.
Right.
He said deal with what he has before us, and that's the Holy Bible along with the Apocrypha.
Right.
Hey, now I wanted to read this out. You read the first paragraph.
This was right. I read the whole first paragraph.
Okay, I want to just bring out something in the second paragraph, which is the same thing the brother just read.
Right.
This says it was only in 4 AD that Christians first started to question the canonicy of the works, although most survived to be included in the King James translation of the Bible in the 1611. And this the other paragraph. It says the translation completed in 1611 and the Bibles published for the use of the clergy and the church members until late in the 19th century contained 80 books. Although attempts to remove the 15 books known as the Apocrypha from the Bible began immediately after King James translation was completed. They remained in the Bible until the end of the 19th century. There is no doubt that the 15 books of the Apocrypha were controversial, but it cannot be denied that they were included in the original King James Bible.
Right, and one of those controversial points, as far as the Apocrypha go, is 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. I'm going to read it for you. And then I'm going to explain why it's so controversial. Is it?
Yeah, I just want to.
All right,
we'll take a pause.
Yeah, we'll take a pause in a minute. All right, this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those were the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanaser the king of Assyria led away captive and carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might keep their statutes where they never kept in their own land. And they entered the Euphrates by a narrow passage of the river. For the Most High showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over.
Hey, let me say this. Hey, that right there is showing where the 10 other tribes went. That's on this sign that came to the western hemisphere of the earth. Right. Hey, that's a hot information to be hidden.
Exactly, because that's saying that the Latin tribes and the native tribes are the children of Israel.
That's right.
It's pretty much plain, because they say America is the new world. Well, the Apocrypha is letting you know what people was over here in the new world before the so-called white man came and stole it. The children of Israel was over here in the new world before the white man came and stole it. And the Apocrypha is letting you know that. And that's just one of those controversial parts that they wanted to keep from the public. One of those too exalted things that they didn't want the public to know. And then, of course, there's more in here, but there's certain things that they didn't want you to know out of the Apocrypha.
Hey, now they also say that it's a 3rd and 4th Maccabees.
Right,
hey,
right.
Who gives a damn?
Right.
God have ordained the 1st and 2nd Maccabees to be shown to us.
Yep.
You know, so the hell with what the white man or the so-called Esau did with the other books.
Right.
You know, this is the books we go by, and this is the books that God have ordained us to continue to teach.
Right. And that's what we gonna teach.
You done with that, Al?
Yeah.
Hey, let me get this.
Right.
Can I ask you guys one question?
Hey, try to keep the
You guys get anything to eat today?
Hey,
we don't need to
hold on. Let's go. That's the devil. Let's get this, man.
Right.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, 14 and 7. For blessed is the wood whereby righteousness comes, but that which is made with hands is cursed, as well as it. As he that made it, he because he made it, and it because being corruptible, it was called the Most High.
So what is it talking about? Actually, it's talking about this guy right here, Caesar Borgia.
That's right.
But it's talking about idols in general.
Yeah.
But really, it's talking about this guy right here.
Yeah, this fucking faggot.
Right. Because this is not the image of God.
That's right.
This is not the image of the one you call Jesus Christ.
It say, for the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto the Most High.